Hi guys, and welcome to my March favourites. It's kind of hard to believe that it's nearly April already, but it is. It's like April tomorrow. It's the 31st of March today, so the perfect day to film my March favourites. And also it's like beautiful weather outside as well, so it's even more perfect because I have good natural lighting for you as well. So without further ado, I am just gonna jump in and go through my favourites. So this is more than just being sort of like favourites. These are just things I have found myself reaching for more days in the month than I have anything else. So I know that's kind of what favourites are, but you know. Anyway, so the first one is something I won at a benefit blogger event that I went to, which is the world famous Neutrals kit, and it's basically 2 cream eyeshadows and 4 normal eyeshadows. There they go. And it's just the most beautiful colours, and I haven't used the My 2 Cents cream eyeshadow yet. I've only used the top one, which is Birthday Suit, which I just find is a really nice base for other colours. And then It's Complicated, which is this one here, and Kiss Me I'm Tipsy, which is the brown one, are the ones that I've been using the most. I'll do a bit of a close-up so you can have a proper look at them. But as you can see, they're really pretty colours, and the It's Complicated one has a kind of goldy kind of finish to it, so it's just really beautiful and looks very natural in the eyes as well. And they've got good staying power, and I just think it's just a really pretty little kit, and it's like a little book almost, and like especially if you look at the spine, and I just really like it, so I've just been using that a lot this month. Might not be a surprise to you, but I've got my Dr. Jart BB cream in again. I have literally, I think I've worn it every day for March, and I don't think I've worn anything else. So, you know, I think it speaks for itself. I'm wearing it again, you know, I'm wearing it today. I wear it every day. I absolutely love it. As soon as this is gone, I will be replacing it. Also something I won at the Benefit Blogger event is the Hello Flawless powder. This is a new product. I'm not even sure it's out yet, but it's a really nice set. It's got a magnetic top, which is really nice. The powder itself is quite thick, so it has the power to be quite cakey if you use too much of it. So you don't need a lot because it's quite soft as well. It's certainly very finely milled. For me, I just use a light dusting over the face, and it sets foundation beautifully. I don't get oily with it at all, which is really good because there's a lot of powders out there where around midday I'll need to touch it all back up again. And then if you lift up the powder part, I'm trying to be careful because my nails are still a bit wet. You've got a brush, which is just like the ones that you have in their blushes, and then you've got a pad as well, a sponge applicator, if that's what you prefer. I've used the brush a couple of times, but it applied it a little bit heavy for my liking, so I tend to use my powder brush. But that's it there, and I really like it. Obviously there's a big mirror in the back as well. Yeah, it's just been really good. I've just found myself reaching for that ever since I've had it, really, so I've just kind of been using it every day. Oh, and this shade is in Champagne. Okay, do you know what, I've just realised lots of these are Benefit products. I suppose it's because they're new to me, so I've just been using them a lot more, but there we go. I'll just go through all the Benefit ones together. The next one is something they actually gave us at the blogger event, which is called Fake Up. It's a new product which was launched yesterday, I believe, and it's a concealer with a hydrating balm ring thing around the edge, which kind of, if I show you, it's a bit strange. This is in the shade Light, which is the lightest that they do. They do it in 3 shades. I'm not going to go through a whole review and stuff for you, but I do really like it. They're pitching it as a creaseless concealer, which for me it's not. It does crease in the fine lines under my eyes, but only a tiny bit. And then when I dab that away, it doesn't crease again. So it's not creaseless, but it's pretty good. It certainly does hydrate the under eye area and keep it, you know, stop it from drying out. Coverage is pretty decent. And yeah, just literally, I mean, as you know from my previous videos, my Dr. Perroca No Concealer has been my favourite for, well, it must be 4 or 5 months in a row. And this is the first video it's not been in, and I've just been reaching for this one instead. So I like it. Finally, something else I won at the event, and it's the first time I've ever tried this, and it's the mascara, They're Real. I love the brush on this, and if you ever spot a trend in the kind of brushes I like, it's always the thin kind of brushes, not a big fluffy brush, but a thin one with the small rubbery bits, which is just like this. And it has those weird kind of bits on the end as well. There you go, it's focused now, you can see it. There's only one thing I don't like about it, and it's how the formulation dries. I find, I'm wearing it today, and it does give really, really, really great lashes. It doesn't really clump them together. It is really good, but if you kind of go like that and you've got any on the bottom lashes, they all like stick together and it just feels like slightly sticky. It's not wet at all, like if you touch it, nothing will come off on your eyes. But I just find that if I blink them together, they all just, I don't know, they just kind of stick to each other a little bit. I don't understand, but I really like it, and I've been using it pretty much every day since I've got it. Although if I'm doing something where I'm going somewhere that's going to be really warm or anything, I stick with Maybelline The Rocket, because I know that that won't budge, it won't move. It's, yeah, it's really good. But yeah, so there's that. Also, it's kind of like a rediscovery of something I've had in my kit for a few months now, which is my Smashbox blusher in Chiffon. Now this, I kind of forgot I had it, and it is just the most beautiful blusher. It really is. I'm just trying to open it now. It's, I'm trying to describe it for you. It's kind of like a soft blush pink with kind of a gold shimmer to it, but it's not really glittery, although it is shimmery, if that makes any sense. I'll put it up nice and close for you so you can have a look, if it'll focus. Come on. Yeah, you can see it's just, it really is beautiful. I'm wearing it today. I've been wearing it pretty much every single day in March. I don't know how well you can see that there on this finger, but I've put some on there, and it's just really, really pretty. It's absolutely stunning blusher and looks beautiful on, so I can highly recommend it. I've used it a lot, and it's barely gone down or anything. So yeah, it'll last you a long time. I think I paid £18 for this. Okay, next, two products which I had sent over to me from America when I did a makeup swap. And I mean, you can get them anywhere, like these Maybelline colour tattoos, but these specific shades were from America. Basically, these two, there is Rich Mahogany and Barely Beige, so both beautiful colours. Now, it's not the colour that I'm choosing as my favourite this month, although these are the two that I have used the most, but just the formulation, something I've made a bit of a discovery. Now, when I use my eyeshadow primer, say I put my makeup on at 7:30 in the morning, by about 1 o'clock in the afternoon, I'll be starting to get some creasing. With these, if I use the primer, then these applied with a brush, so not too heavily, then shadow, I don't get creasing. If I put it on at 7:30 in the morning, I won't get it till about 7 o'clock at night. I get about 12 hours. They say 24 hours on them. I get about 12 hours out of it. But I mean, that's doubled the length of time I can wear like shadow or anything without creasing, which is crazy. And it adds a nice vibrancy of colour behind the shadows as well. So it gives the shadows a whole different look. And finally is something I had in a goodie bag at a blogger event. I'm sorry, loads of these stuff has been that kind of thing this month. But it's Baruti oil by DGJ Organics, and it's organic argan oil. Yeah, it's Baruti oil, it says with organic argan oil. I've been using this every time I've washed my hair for probably a couple of weeks now. I tend to use 2 or 3 pumps, depending. I tend to pump it out quite quickly, so the second pump's only a tiny bit. So it's probably 2 and a bit pumps really. And I just kind of run it through mid-length to the ends of my hair, which is what it says on here. And then I blow dry my hair. And I've really noticed a difference. Now today it's going to look different anyway because I've straightened my hair. But my hair has a different sort of weight to it, and it feels so soft all the time. It just feels absolutely lovely. Now I'm sure the macadamia and all the different rock-on oils out there, I'm sure they'll all do exactly the same. But this is really cheap. When I looked it up, it's something like, it's under a tenner, under £10. It's something like £6–7, I think. Yeah, and it's I really like it. You get 30 mils in there as well, and it all feels like nice. Yeah, so I've really been liking that, and I've actually noticed a difference in my hair, so I thought I'd check that in because it's not often I put hair products in at all. So that's it. So that is my March favourites. I hope you've enjoyed watching. Don't forget to give it a thumbs up if you've enjoyed it, and if you've tried any of these products and like them as well. I'm sorry it's been a bit benefit heavy, but I don't really have much benefit stuff, and seeing as this has been new to me in March and I've been using them all, I would have been lying if I hadn't put them in there because it's what I've been using the most. So anyway, hope you're having a fantastic bank holiday weekend if you're watching this as it goes up. Otherwise, I hope you're having a great time, and I'll catch you on my next video. Bye!